Hey, what's up, sports bettors? Matt Modi with OddsJam. What we're going to do in this video, we're going to bet some baseball. I've had a little bit of a rough go of it recently with my baseball bets. As of right now, I am down just under 400 for the week. Majority of that is baseball. So my total loss in baseball is right now at 955, as you can see on the screen. So I've actually had a wide range of emotions with baseball this year. I started just really struggling, which is what all that was, all this here. I think at worst I was down 4K specifically with baseball, but as you can see, had one okay week, two really, really, really good weeks. A lot of that was WNBA, some of that was baseball as well. Got my total loss all the way down to like minus 400. But this last week and this current week going on, been pretty rough. So now back up to being down almost 1,000. But I have discovered a strategy with baseball that has worked generally. I would say plus 3K in profit total with the new strategy is good. So I've been following that recently. I think it's just been a rough stretch of variance, hoping to pick it back up. And I have a one bet for today that I do have a lot of faith in. And what we're looking at here is this play, the Colorado Rockies team total over 4.5, minus 105 on BetMGM, with the OddsJam line having it at minus 117. Everybody knows the OddsJam line is pulled from the most accurate sportsbook in the world in terms of how they price odds. This OddsJam line has the most efficient betting market in terms of money they accept, which they accept sharp action. They're also legal. They're active in a lot of different countries, so they have a wide user base. So generally, these lines on the OddsJam line are going to be the most efficient in terms of how a market should truly be priced at. So that's at minus 117 with the VIG removed. The VIG, as everybody knows, it's the juice that sportsbooks price odds. If you go to the calculators, the no-vig fair odds, it's calculated here for you, so at about minus 108. But if you go to this page, so I'll type it in again here, minus 117, minus 1, and then this was actually plus 100. Again, you see the no-vig odds of minus 107. And then this, if you're unfamiliar with what the VIG is, I would definitely recommend checking this out. This is all free. Basically, the example given here and kind of what's the easiest to understand is standard odds for like a spread and total are going to be minus 110 each way. So what that means is if I risk $100 on a bet with minus 110 odds, I would profit 90 if my bet wins, and I would lose 100 if my bet loses. So that $10 difference, that's pretty much how sportsbooks make money. That $10 difference is the VIG. So in order to truly get an accurate representation of what OddsJam views as a line, you need to remove the VIG. So this play, the minus 108 odds equates to a win percentage of just under 52%. So another thing that's cool about sports betting is that all odds have an associated win percentage with those odds. So we know based on that the odds of minus 108 essentially have a win percentage of $51.88. If you go to the OddsJam odds converter calculator, you type in the odds that you're betting it at, has closer to a 51% chance of hitting. So that gap between the just under 52 to just above 51, that's basically another way of viewing positive expected value. We know a bet has a higher percent chance of occurring than the odds we're betting it at. And if you consistently maximize plays in which you're getting positive expected value, that's how you can be profitable in the long run. So for me, still up over 12 grand with this strategy overall, despite that being down the past 2 weeks. And it's all from positive EV betting, as you can see here, like 8.6K of that. Have had some luck with free bets and some odds boosts as well, but it's all positive EV betting. So this play, all in all, looks good from a math perspective. The market width here is at 17 cents, which is pretty tight. Market width is just a way in which you can measure confidence in what lines are being priced at. The logic there being the closer the OddsJam, the both sides of the OddsJam number are together, that just means more confidence in what the lines are being priced at. So the 17 literally just subtracts 17 minus 0 equals 17. And anything that is 25 and below is going to be within range of something that's a tight market. That's what I like to kind of keep my range at for my positive EV bets. So everything tracks from a math perspective. Another thing that I like to do before deciding whether I'm going to place a bet or not is I just like to see where every book has pricing for. Obviously, every book has pricing for the same exact play. So we know BetMGM has it at minus 105. The OddsJam line has it at minus 117. Comparing across all the other books, every other book, no matter what book you're looking at, has it closer to the OddsJam line. Like every other book actually has it in the 20s except for Tipico, which still has it closer to the OddsJam line. Another reason why I really like this one is if you look at all of these books, they all have the over as the more likely scenario. So except for BetMGM. BetMGM has the under as more likely. Every other book has the over as the more likely play. So if we're just looking at this logically, Occam's razor, right? What's the most likely scenario here? Either BetMGM is the smartest sportsbook in the world and they're priced just differently than everyone, or there's a little bit of a pricing discrepancy. They actually have it as a mispriced line that we should take advantage of. I'm guessing the latter, so I'm going to go with the bet here on BetMGM. And then just for actual baseball reasons, the first thing I look at when I'm deciding whether to bet a total in the Rockies, I want to see where it's being played. Coors Field, everybody knows, is the most batter-friendly park in the entire MLB. So if you look up team runs at home, the Colorado Rockies, despite kind of being a middling baseball team, have averaged the most runs at home in the entire MLB. They average just under 6. Now, they're going against a really good A team and B pitcher in Tyler Anderson. So that's probably why you're getting the odds not as heavily juiced or a total as low as 4.5. I mean, this total is a full 1.5 lower than what they average. And you're getting it at minus 105 odds. So obviously these odds in the total is baking in the good pitcher. But betting on the Rockies at home is generally a pretty good bet. So all in all, this adds up to a pretty good play here that I'm going to take on BetMGM. This is going to be a 2-unit play for me, which is $100. So place bet and everything is good to go here. Bet has been placed. So now all I need to do is just add this to my bet tracker. OddsJam Bet Tracker is something that they offer on their website for free. Just click the plus button, add in the amount you wagered, and now it gets added to the tracker. So if I go to Bet Tracker bets, you will see this bet appear here. And the OddsJam Bet Tracker is cool because it tells you whether your bets are currently beating the closing line or not. Green equals good, red equals bad. So it's kind of an easy way to see how your pending bets look. If you can kind of want to forecast how successful you're going to be, you can just see are they red or green in terms of beating the closing line or not. So definitely recommend checking out the OddsJam Bet Tracker if you are not currently using it. It's completely free. But that's going to be it. That's going to be my MLB play for tomorrow. Again, the Rockies over 4.5 team total, minus 105 on BetMGM. And that's going to be it. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, let me know and have a good one.